there and welcome to my channel. My name is Ellie and I sketch. Anybody that is an artist has been through the point that you feel a little bit burned out or that you want to draw but you just don't know what to draw. So for that, I wanted to give you an option. This is just a sketchbook. It's not a very expensive sketchbook. I just got it from the dollar store. You just have to fill it up with blobs. So whenever you are done painting and you have excess paint on your palette, what you could do is you could just start making blobby figures. And once you don't know what to draw or you're out of ideas or inspirations or anything like that, what you could do is you can take out this notebook, and it's nothing fancy, it doesn't need to be great or anything, and you could just pick a theme or whatever comes to mind. So if you pick a theme, like for example in this one I just did stick figures, but you can do anything, or you can make it aesthetically pleasing if you like. This is when I had a couple of colors that I wanted to use up, so I just started mixing them together as I went through the line. You can, for example, do a theme, like this is all full of cats. Or I like this one because it has really cute dinosaurs. And so this is guinea pigs and bunnies and dinosaurs. It doesn't have to be a specific shape. I know that shapes helps you give you a sense of the characteristics of a character. So for example, something that is circle, it might be more friendly than something that is triangular and more jagged edges. It gives you like an example of how much of a difference of feel you get from making different characters using different shapes. And it's great for practice or just not developing but like exploring different characters. So if you have something you want to do but you're not 100% sure how to go about doing it, what you could do is just pick a blob page and try to make those blobs into whatever it is that you're trying to do, and it gives you more of an exploratory feeling. I don't know, there's something about making things out of blobs that is very spontaneous, so it gives an anchor, not an anchor point, but like a start point or an inspiration point, and that's what I want to show you. So this one is just like blobs everywhere, right? It doesn't have to be specific shapes. You can just plop it on the page, and it kind of reminds me of those lineless, what are they called? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look it up and put it right here. So for this video, I'm gonna use a page like this. So it's just gonna be the next page. That one, I already did it, so let's go. And this works better if you don't have any expectations of what's gonna come out of the playtime. So it works really great when you're burned out or you have nothing in your brain or you just wanna get into that doodling space. Now that I have a good list, I can look at the ones that inspire me or that bring me some joy and the ones that I want to expand upon. So I kind of like this one. It's a little car, so I think I'm going to put a little star next to that one because it's something that I'm going to expand. And I really like this one, this little zebra pony thing that is jumping. I kind of got some inspiration from this little dinosaur over here. And I know some things are like a little bit confused, like this one's supposed to be a wizard that was working on a Rubik's Cube really, really fast, but it didn't quite translate. And this one is just like a little dude sideways. But yeah, it's fun. I kind of like this one too. It kind of reminds me of a spot illustration of a little girl that shaped a hamster, and the hamster is just not impressed. Yeah, a creepy old man. And I kind of like the idea of this one. I didn't know what to do with this one for the longest time, and then I decided it might be a good spaceship, but it got broken in outer space, so now it's stranded. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is enough. We'll work with that, and then if I have much love for any other one, then I'll look into the other ones too. Just one moment of appreciation for this sad little octopus. Alright, so the first one I want to explore is going to be that little car. And so just being consistent with the shapes of the little car, it was just more of a round back and a pretty squared front, but it kind of goes at an angle. So kind of like that. So we're just gonna simplify shapes. Comes over here, and if this is a three-dimensional model, then that will be like that, like a soul. Sometimes when you're doing this, you kind of lose the expressiveness of the pose. So, but it's good to know the shapes of the character. It just helps you understand them better. So they become a little bit more stiff, but once you understand the shapes better and like the rules of the character, then you can manipulate them into different forms later. But it's is a good starting point. I think I like the blob better, but it is what it is. It's just a discovery thing. It is what it is. And now we're gonna do the other one, which is the spaceship that got broken. How do we do this? So in this one, I'm just gonna get the idea. I'm not gonna get the shapes. Like in this one, I tried to get the shapes right, but it didn't quite work. And this one, I don't know how spaceship work. Do you know? Nobody knows how spaceship work. Maybe rocket scientists know how spaceships work, but I ain't one. So I'm just gonna pretend that this is like very advanced technology things. See? You know it's very advanced because I use the term technology. Disregard that I just call them things as opposed to an actual word for it. Okay, there. So the propeller of some sort. And this might look like a giant gear, but it's not. It's like the thing that attaches to the other thing. You know what I mean? This thing is broken and this one is not broken, so we're just gonna extend this one a little bit more, and this is gonna be like the propeller things. This one is working, but this one is not because it's broken, so we're just gonna put like broken edges and raggedy things. And big giant dome or window. There's like scattered pieces everywhere of what it used to be. I think I'm talking too low, and I apologize for that. I forgot I was supposed to be talking to the camera. I have so many patchwork things because they constantly break down. And they just went kapoof. too. Oh, that little pretty zebra looking thing. Okay. Now I want to get the shapes of this one's right. It's like a big nose and a tiny head that goes that way. And then we get a big old rump too. Do zebras have that type of, I don't think they do. I'm gonna look it up. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Zebras don't have a floofy tail like in the drawing over there. They have more of a, like a stick tail, and then it floofs out. So we're gonna do out or like that. We're gonna do like that. So we're gonna go jump, and then comes out like that. So zebra done. Car done. Rocket ship done. 3. I'm gonna do little dino and the girl. I think I used too much space for this one. Whoops. Alright. I'm just gonna get the inspiration from the face on the dino. I don't know. I think the other legs are just gonna be like maybe over here, so that doesn't make sense. Okay. That didn't make sense. Let's see. It's like a very uncomfortable position, but you know what? Some dinos like that. And then the 5th one, oh, am I gonna be able to do justice? We'll see. Okay, so it's a little girl and she's doing like a little, I didn't do it. This little hamster is right here looking very peeved. So let's get the little girl proportions first. Okay, is it gonna be mischievous or is it just gonna be like hey hey hey? Let's see. Because as far as she kind of seems like she did it on purpose. The little hamster doodle thingy. Okay, and she has 2 big things. Okay, the other hand, she has a little buzzing machine. How do you grab that thing? How do you? One moment. Make it like a soul. Okay. Okay. So that one, that one, that one, that one over there, and this one over here. from these to this. From this to that. From this to that. From this to that. And last but not least, from this to that. So that's it for this video. I hope you had fun. I hope you liked it. I sure did have a lot of fun. And hopefully it helps you next time you feel a little bit stuck. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me. And if you like artsy videos like this, please consider subscribing. Until next time, see you. Bye for now.